What is it? Why are people afraid of words? When I was growing up, it was clear the adults would teach us sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Why are people afraid of words? Especially like one word control most white people, not all, and that
Not
word is
all.
racism.
Not all.
What is it about words that make people afraid?
I think people started to really get afraid. It was when those words were weaponized and people started losing their jobs.
Yeah.
People started getting, having real world consequences for these things, even when they weren't accurate. I remember there was a story of like remember with the OK hand symbol? There was like an electrician that did that and got fired because, they called him a white supremacist or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that has died off a little bit, but I think people got really, really afraid because once you got that label, people on the internet would use it to destroy your life. And I've always said that, for example, like a right-leaning figures, Gina Carano, for example, the actress, these people didn't want her off the internet. They wanted her dead.
Yeah.
Like it was not, and it was because of a few words she said. So I don't know when it escalated so much. I don't know why people got so sensitive. I think maybe it has something to do with kids growing up now and not having any real, a lot of real problems. It's pretty easy to be a kid nowadays.
No, it's not. Okay, Jeremy, it is not. And the guys, please do not buy into that. The reason why I'm really enjoying this guy, Jeremy, is because he seems fair. Okay, he seems extremely fair. But something that would have happened back in our day when we went to school, if we went to school dressing bummy, the only people that would know about it are the people that are in our school. But nowadays, if you go to school dressing bummy and you don't have on what everybody else has on, it can go viral. Do you know what that can do to somebody? When you're a kid, you're highly impressionable. So that part right there, I have to push against.
Yeah.
They have iPhones, they have all this, everything. No kids are working. Around me, none of the kids are working. When I was 14, I had my parents drive me to the city hall to get a work permit so I could go get a job so I could get money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was hustlers back when we were younger. We were hustlers, man. But nowadays, it's the parents are suckers now, and they're allowing their kids to do any damn thing. We, because we want them to have better lives than us. If we had to work every day, we don't want them working every day.
Yep.
Sucker stuff.
Not a single kid around. Like my friends' kids, they don't work. They say, I work hard. I want my kid to work hard. I'm like, okay, well, don't complain when your kid's, doesn't know the value of money, doesn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think the parents are too damn soft, I think.
Absolutely, man.
Yes. Spot on, Jeremy. Thank you, bro. The parents are soft. I'm talking about downy soft. They are downy soft. You know what I mean? They are dove soft, okay?
Man, I heard a report today, I didn't see the report, that there are thousands of young men that are not working. They don't want to work. They sit behind a computer all day and hide and do things, crazy things, and they just don't want to work. And yet the parents are taking care of them for the most part.
Yeah, that's a dangerous thing, I think, for parents. It's almost as bad as not being around at all because you're giving them a safety net to be unproductive. And when they need to be productive at some point, they're not going to know how. They're not going to know, how to work and deal with the, you saw these people from Twitter getting laid off over the last couple of days.
Yeah, they're tripping out.
Yeah, and they're right. They're writing 500-word essays about how, it's like, are you kidding me? I've been fired. Everyone that I know has been fired plenty of times. It's not a big deal.
Right.
You get after it, you go get another job. But these people they don't even know how to handle it. And
they don't have a skill. They don't have a skill. They're hoping that they'll one day be the next viral sensation and they won't have to do anything but shoot videos, not understanding that even in order to be a content creator, and I'm sure you're going to hear it from Jeremy about being a content creator, that takes some work too. So these youngins, man, they're going to have their wake-up calls. Everybody has their wake-up calls someday. Everybody has their wake-up calls someday.
It's got to come from their parents like coddling them their whole lives.
I totally agree. When I was growing up, I don't know a day when I wasn't either responsible, had some type of responsibility at home. And then when I got old enough to go out and work, I worked. And they prepared me to leave home at 18.
You know, but my parents didn't prepare me to do that. They didn't tell me to go get a job. Well, my guardian who raised me, did not tell me to go get a job or any of that. She didn't tell me to go make any money. She could barely find work herself, but I had to go out there and pump gas and wash windows, sell candy, do whatever I possibly could, bring home some food money. Or, I mean, for that evening, for that day, for school and everything, for school clothes. So, yeah.
You're a grown man now.
Different then.
You're out of here. And I used to ask my grandparents, they're like, okay, at 18, you're out of here. And I'm down in Alabama on a plantation, right? And I'm like, well, where am I going? They're like, I don't know. I don't care. You're just out of here.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And so when I turned 18, I was prepared to take care of myself. I was ready to leave home, and I left home at 18 and haven't looked back.
Yeah, I think I mean, that's where I was at too. I had an allowance. It was like $3 a week. I had to do a bunch of chores to get it.
Yeah.
The second I could get a job washing dishes, I did, because my parents worked, but you know, if I wanted something outside of getting fed and whatever, I had to work for it.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful that my parents were like that.
Me too.
A lot of people complain, but man, when I was 18, I was ready to go. I had a savings account. I had a decent job. I actually had vacation. Like, I had a couple of vacation days stacked up at work. I had a car.
Wow.
It wasn't great, but it ran. It got,
At 18, good job, bro.
That's right.
you
Good
know,
job.
so, and then I didn't move out until I was 20 because I went to community college in the same town, but my parents made me pay rent for that, you know.
That's right. You got to upload multiple videos per day in order to make some money. These youngins think that is a game. They trying to be content creators because that's all they see. They're on TikTok every single day. Shorts, YouTube shorts every single day. IG every single day, all day. All day. That's why in some countries they put a daggone time limit on it and be like, nope. You thought you was going to be on here more than 15 minutes? No, sir.
They made me pay for. So, you know, and that turned me into the man I am today. I have a work ethic, and it's because they didn't let me sit around and do nothing.
Do you have fear?
Yeah, more of it as I get older.
And what are you afraid of?
Not finishing my work.
I love that. Well, I don't know what he's about to say yet, but I love that. Not finishing your work. You have a passion and a mission. Oh, go for it.
Like, I feel like there's a fight that I'm trying to fight with the content that I create. And I fear having that taken away from me, getting deplatformed.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
You know, stuff like that. Now, as I get older, obviously mortality is a thing.
You hear that? Do y'all hear that? I think y'all need to hear that again, man, because some of y'all don't understand that. A lot of content creators are going through this right here. This dude said he fears getting deplatformed. This is his livelihood. He has 1.4 million subscribers, 1.3, 1.4 million subscribers. And if he says something that somebody is too sensitive to hear, he could potentially be deplatformed by simply somebody saying, I was hurt by that. You're a bigot. I mean, and all he's doing is just being fair and trying to help people out on both sides of the aisle. Just let people know that it's a correct way to move forward. And he's fearing losing his voice.
I fear having that taken away from me, getting deplatformed.
Oh, I see.
You know, stuff like that. Now, as I get older, obviously mortality is a thing. So I think about that kind of stuff, but
Right.
I think about, you know, not doing enough or not having a chance to feel like, okay, I can walk away from this now. It's in a state where I feel it's, you know, good.
What was your purpose of starting your YouTube channel?
And before we move forward, I just wanted to say to the people that's in the comment section, someone asked me, why not make my own videos rather than reacting? The reason why people react is so that they can show their audience something that they also are looking into. So I may have a different perspective on what I'm checking out. This might be something that you guys did not know was up yet, or you didn't check it out yet. And it could be a fun way for us all to check it out together. So that's why I'm reacting. I'm trying to introduce to my audience something that they might not have seen already, and also check it out for the first time myself. And I'm still making my own content as well. But right now, we're checking out some Jesse Lee Peterson because he's a cool dude. And I am just now meeting Jeremy through this reaction.